Hi, Sister Jean. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. If we're in office hours, why are we outside?
Because we are at Catholic Jesuit School. Boston College is a very different place, and we are trying to teach our students about finding God in all things, including in walks. Look at this beautiful campus. We have to find God in all things, including this gorgeous campus. So instead of just sitting in an office and staring at me, we can walk together and talk about things.
What role do you play here in this community?
So I teach in the Morrissey College of Arts and Sciences, and I teach God, Self, and Society, and in inscribing the Word, the New Testament. I also teach at the prison. As you saw, we just met Adrian, who was formerly incarcerated and is now on campus studying. I teach the examined life there. I'm really excited. I'm going to be teaching at Framingham this summer, which is we're opening up a new program at Framingham, which is the only women's prison in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And I also do the Woods for Others, which is the Woods College, which are non-traditional students, and I do student formation for them. So we do retreats, days of service, times to just reflect.
And what do you enjoy most about teaching students?
The hope. I was at a meeting last night. Actually, it was down in Robsham, and they talked about, the commissioner for the Department of Corrections talked about the hope that Boston College brings to these incarcerated men and women. And I think it's the hope I have working with the students. I always say that when you come to BC, you're part of the 12% of your class that's accepted. So you're used to being the smartest bear. And when you come to BC, you're surrounded by smart bears. That's a little hard to get used to, but once you do, it's amazing. And you realize that you're surrounded by people that have the same intellectual acumen that you have, but also what I try to do in my classes is I try to help them to realize that, yes, you want to get a good job, you want to have a career, you want to be able to do the things that make you most happy, but as being a part of the Boston College education and formation, you need to become men and women for and with others. You need to keep the poor and the marginalized as a part of your heart as you go forward.
And beyond your work with students, can you tell us more about your work in Boston College's prison education program?
Well, yes, I've been in it since the beginning, I think. And I go out to Shirley in the spring, and it's very interesting because there is no internet. There is only 3.5 hours of me, which is so much fun. For any student that has me in class, they're probably like, no break from her. But 3.5 hours. And what I do is I try to help the people that have been incarcerated understand and own their story. It all comes down to Ignatius's cannonball when you think about it. Every one of us has had something that has sort of knocked us for a loop. Obviously, if you're incarcerated, you've had something that's really knocked you for a loop. And how important it is to own that, to own what you've done, and to realize that doesn't have to define you. And so I do help these people understand that. And then what's so exciting is that I think we have 12 people that have been paroled now. And so often they will say it's because when they go to the parole board, they've had so much time reflecting and sharing their story among each other without getting triggered, that when they go to the parole board, they're able to share their story and not get triggered by questions.
What's something you've taken away from your students?
Something I've taken away from my students. I think more than anything, many of our students, we don't even realize it, they carry so much more than their backpacks in their back. Many of our students have gone through some really serious things in their life at only 18, 20, 22 years old. And I take away from them, I am humbled by their ability and desire to share with me what they've gone through, but also how resilient they are, and how they don't want whether it's the prison, the people that are in prison, or the people on this campus. No one wants their worst moment to define them.
Sorry, I'm genuinely at a loss for words. That was such an amazing answer. That's all the questions we have for you today, but thank you so much, Sister Jean, for your time.
And anytime you want to go for a walk, just let me know.